Om Sri Sai Ram, Om Sri Sai Nadhaya Namaha, Om Sri Sai Parabrahmane Namaha. Today we will talk about Sri Saisatcharita Chapters 18 and 19. In these chapters, Hemadpanth mainly talks about how he was blessed and how Baba gave him the direction in his spiritual life, and the stories about Mr. Sate and Mrs. Deshmukh, Radhbhai Deshmukh, and some other very, very important teachings by Baba, and we will talk about those teachings in the end. Sai is our Sadguru, and he opens our intellect, and he will externalize from us within whatever is there, the divine beauty, and which we call as self. He will externalize that. He will show us that divine beauty, and he will fulfill our tender longings of the devotion, how we want to worship our Guru, how we want to worship our God. So different people have different vasanas, different interests in how they want to express their devotion. So what Baba does is he lets us use the previous vasanas from past lives to express so that they dissipate, so that we can move forward in the spiritual path. And all this happens when we come in contact with the saints. The great people do these kind of things. Then what happens? The knowledge sprouts. So that is the essence of this chapter, and we will learn more as things come along. Let us first look at how Hemadpanth was blessed and how the story started with this. There was a great businessman by name Sate. He lost everything in his life because he gained so much respect in those days, and he earned a lot of money and all that, but he lost everything. And then once the life became so difficult, he wanted to find some peace in his life. He became distressed and despondent about his situation. So the days were going heavy like that. He didn't know what to do next. Then somebody came along and they suggested that all his difficulties might be mitigated if he goes to Shirdi and have darshan of Sri Sai. So then somehow he comes and visits Baba, and after having the darshan of Baba, he starts reading Guru Charitra. And after 7 days, he saw Baba in his dream. And in that dream, Baba was explaining the scripture that he was reading, that Guru Charitra, the meaning of it, the deeper meanings of it. And he felt very good about it. He came and told Mr. Dikshit about this dream. And while he was telling Dikshit, Hemadpanth was also there. Hemadpanth then felt in his mind that he read this scripture several times and Baba never appeared in his dream. He felt sorry for himself, and he felt down actually, because he's been worshipping Baba for a while by that time. And before even he came to Baba, he read Guru Charitra so many times. Baba realized this, and then he tells him to go to Shama's house. And when he goes there, he was supposed to ask for 15 rupees as dakshina from Syama and chit chat with him a little bit. That's what Baba exactly told him. So, through this, Baba taught him so many things. Let's see what happened. Usually, Hemadpanth reads his daily scripture, that's Bhagavat, but he did not read that day. When he went to Syama's house, Syama was busy and asked him to make himself comfortable. And there he sees this Bhagavata scripture, Eknad Bhagavata. And he opens the book. When he opened the book, it exactly opens where he left off the previous day. So that was like a miracle. He was surprised by this. And Baba is kind of teaching here that we need to have a dedication in whatever we do. But in any case, due to other obligations or some other issues, if we ignore that or if we couldn't do it, our Guru will make sure that we will continue that. Our mind should not control us. So this is what happened in Hemadpanth's case. He felt that how come Sate was blessed just by reading 7 days, and he has been doing this for a long time, and he felt that he was not blessed. So then Shama comes back, and after doing his afternoon puja and all that, Shama comes and talks to him about the Radhbhai Deshmukh story. So in Saisatcharita, the Radhbhai Deshmukh story is so crucial and very important because it contains the essence of Baba's teachings. There is no way around, actually. This is the core of Baba's teachings. If we can understand this very well and follow and practice in our daily life, we don't need anything else. So let us see how Radhabai came to Shirdi. She actually came to Shirdi and asked Baba to bless her with a mantra as she wanted to accept Baba as her Guru. And to achieve this, what she thought in her mind was that until Baba blesses her with this some kind of mantra and accepts her as a Sishya, she wanted to fast. So then Syama observes all these things and then comes to Baba and asks him, Deva, this old lady, she is trying to kill herself by fasting, and this is not good for us, and this is not good for her. So you need to help her. Somehow please talk to her. So then Baba intervenes and says that, Oh mother, why do you have to subject yourself to unnecessary tortures? You are my mother, and I am your child. Take pity on me and hear me through. My Guru was a great saint. He never gave me any mantra, but he asked me 2 coins. One is faith and other one is patience, that is Shraddha and Saburi. I gave these 2 paise to him and he was pleased. I served him for 12 years and he was my sole refuge. So like this, Baba told her, and also told her that do not try to get any mantra or upadesh from anybody. Make me the sole object of your thoughts and actions, and you will no doubt attain the ultimate goal of life, that is moksha. Have faith and confidence in your Guru. These are the beautiful words and reassuring words that Baba told Radhbhai Deshmukh, and telling all of us to trust Him, to have faith in Him, and have patience until He helps us. So later on, Radhabai became well versed with what Baba was teaching and practiced what Baba taught her. So this helped her to grow spiritually later on in her life. So then Hemadpanth goes on and repeats the story to Baba during the afternoon Arati time, because Syama told him all this story, and then once he learned all this, then he realized that what Baba was trying to teach him. Then he couldn't wait to come and see Baba and tell the story of Radhbhai Deshmukh. So then he comes and then tells Baba, because Baba asks him, did you like the story? And what did you learn from that? And then Sai gives a discourse again. Then what he said is that wonderful is the story. Did the story strike you? And did you catch its significance? And then Hemadpanth says that yes, the restlessness of my mind has vanished. I have got true peace now and came to know the true path. Then Baba said, my method is quite unique. Remember well this one story and it will be very useful. To get knowledge of the self, meditation is necessary. If you practice it continuously, all the vrittis, thoughts will be pacified. Being quite desireless, you should meditate on the Lord who is in all the creatures, and when the mind is concentrated, the goal will be achieved. Baba also taught some other important aspects here. He said, meditate always on my formless nature, that is nirguna, nirakara, which is the knowledge incarnate, consciousness and bliss. If you cannot do this, meditate on my form from top to toe, as you see here night and day. As you go on doing this, your vrittis will be single-pointed, and the distinction between the meditator and the act of meditation and thing meditated upon will be lost. And the meditator will be one with the consciousness and merged in Brahman. Indirectly, Baba is saying here is that you're going to cross what is called Triputi. Triputi means the act of meditation, the meditator, and the thing meditated upon. These are all three put together is called Triputi. The Paramatma is Triputi Rahita. So that is what Nirakara is. So he also told Hemadpanth with an example of mother tortoise how she takes care of the young ones just by looking at them. She gives neither milk or warmth to them. The mere glance gives them the nutrition. The young ones do nothing but remember their mother. The tortoise glance is to the young ones a downpour of nectar, the only source of sustenance and happiness. Similar is the relation between a guru and his disciples. So this is what Baba told Hemadpanth and whoever was present at that time after the Arati. Baba gave him sugar candy and said, if you take this story to heart, remember it well, your state will be equally sweet. Your desires will be fulfilled and you will be happy. Meditate on the story, assimilate its spirit. Then you will always remember and meditate on the Lord who will manifest himself to you. Great gurus will teach us so many things. but sometimes we cannot relate to them to our daily life. If we don't do that, there is no use. By giving Radhbhai Deshmukh story, Baba gave us two great things in the form of faith and patience, Shraddha and Saburi. Even if we are well versed in different Upanishads, even if we are well versed in all the Puranas, even if we are well versed in all the scriptures, and even if we can teach all these things to other people and recite them without any interruption, what is the use in them if we don't practice faith and patience? So this is the essence of Baba's teachings, and that's why Shraddha Saburi are the cornerstones of our spiritual growth. If we don't practice them, there is no use in pursuing this spiritual career. At the end of the chapter 19, Hemadpanth talks about Baba's advice regarding our behaviors. The following words of Baba are general but very invaluable. If they are kept in mind and acted upon, they will always do you good. Unless there is some relationship or connection, nobody goes anywhere. If any man or creatures come to you, do not discourteously drive them away, but receive them well and treat them with due respect. So Baba here talking about Runanubandha, because you don't encounter anybody without any reason. You don't get arguments without any reason. You don't show love without any reason. All these things happen because of the Runanubandha. And all these Runanubandhas are coming from past vasanas also. So this is what Baba was trying to teach us there. The next item Baba taught was how to implement good thoughts when they come into your mind. Baba said that if you get a good thought in the night, ponder over it. When you get up in the morning, put that thought into works. This is the first step in the direction of the truth, that is Gnana. This is what gives us mental peace. So this way, Baba always encouraged his devotees to implement good thoughts immediately. God always protects us and takes us forward with positive thoughts and good intentions. Baba always provided his blessings and his will, and he will continue to bless us, give us enough patience to carry out these fruitful good thoughts. Baba says not to waste our life by criticizing others, and he compared this to a pig eating the filth, because one of the devotees was criticizing somebody. Then Baba explained this, showing this person while he was going there to Lendi. He showed this pig and explained beautifully that when we criticize somebody, we are taking their sins with our tongue and we are acquiring them by doing that. So Baba explained us and told us not to go this path. And this chapter was concluded with Baba climbing up on the roof of Vaman Gondkar's house, and then he passed over the roof of Radhakrishna Mai to help her get rid of some ailment like fever. Baba not only saved Radhakrishna Mai but also taught us through this act to how to give the remuneration for labor by paying someone who brought the ladder to get onto the roof of Vaman Gondkar. So this way, Baba taught us so many things through the 18th and 19th chapters, but the main one is Shraddha and Saburi and how he served his guru. And he always told people that he has no sishyas, he only served his guru. So indirectly what he's saying is that we have to see that Parabrahma as one. There is no difference in people, in organisms, in every aspect of this universe. There is only one God. So to reach that God, to reach that self, to reach that moksha state, we need to learn Shraddha and Saburi and practice those two fundamental pillars and have foundation in our life for our spiritual world. With this, we will conclude 18th and 19th chapters of Sri Saisatcharita. Om Sri Sai Nadharpanamastu. Om Sri Sai Ram. Om Sri Sai Nadhaya Namaha. Om Sri Sai Parabrahmane Namaha. Om Sri Sachidananda Sadguru Sainath Maharaj Ki Jai.